y'all. I'm Ashlyn.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Marla, and we want you to mansplain baseball elsewhere.
Yay.
Yay.
So I'm toasting to Jackie Robinson Day. There's actually a lot of stuff going on today. It's Passover, Good Friday, Titanic Remembrance Day, but mostly to Jackie Robinson. So here's to him and everybody celebrating. All the guys wearing 42. It never gets old. And I'm toasting with an Arizona tea because they're the only company that cares about us. They're still 99 cents. So shout out to them.
Love
also.
that.
Yeah, I do love that.
They're kick-ass.
So yes, they are kick-ass. Was supposed to do Kick-Ass Lady of the Day, and I was going to do it on this phenomenal legend of the NASCAR and aviation world, but also life's been crazy. So I am punting it to kind of different, not sports ladies, but sports ladies of the not sports ladies, yeah, ladies of the resurrection story. Because anyway, I'm Lutheran. It's Good Friday. Already went to church today. We'll obviously go again Sunday, but the story specifically mentions by name according to John, 2 women that were at the cross. And then it was women who found Jesus first. Like, the tomb was empty. They went like, guys, let me tell you. And then the man disciples were like, wait, we got to go check. He might just be being crazy. So shout out to mansplaining in the gospel, I guess. It goes back further than we knew.
And they still haven't stopped.
Yes. So I will be back to sports related ladies soon, but we've just had a lot going on, quite honestly. So such is life.
Felt. Speaking of a lot going on, there's been a lot going on around the league. Today, like Marla said, is Jackie Robinson Day. The guys always wear 42, but this year everybody's wearing Dodger Blue 42, which I think is really cool. Some color schemes it does not go so well with, but that's okay. It's only one day. They'll be fine. Like, the Padres jersey probably looks like shit. We'll see later, but it'll be fine.
Pitcher who's debuting today was committed to ECU before he went to pro. FYI.
Oh, very cool.
I was hoping they'd have everybody in like whites and grays today.
Yeah.
Yeah. To kind
surely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Most of what I've seen have been the whites or grays, but either way, whatever. It's very cool concept. Like I said, if somebody's colors don't look good one day, they'll be all right. Oakland's, I think, is going to be, I don't know which one they'll be in, white or gray, but I think like the yellow and green on the front and the blue on the back is going to be crazy looking. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. That's going on today. Byron Buxton might be hurt. We were just talking about him, about how much we love him, how awesome he's doing, how great he's started, and he slid into, I believe it was second today, and then slammed some hands on the ground, winced, got up, walked off the field. I saw a couple of tweets that was like, he said he felt a pop, but he walked off on his own power, so maybe that pop was just like way overrated. It wasn't really even that big of a deal. I don't know. Hopefully he's fine. We hope he's fine. Christian Pache hit a inside the park home run.
Yes.
Like 2 days, yesterday or the day before, one of those two.
I think it was yesterday.
In Oakland. So that's awesome. The Seaver statue was revealed at Citi Field today. And y'all, I really thought the Mets almost screwed up Jackie Robinson Day because they put the picture of the statue and like I wasn't paying attention to what it was, and I just saw 40 and the caption was 41, and I was like, what? I was like, these dumbasses screwed up Jackie Robinson Day. They didn't. 41. It was receiver. It's his statue. But anyways, I thought they had screwed up royally. Luckily, they didn't.
That would be a Mets thing to happen, though.
Exactly. I was like, of all the people, like that could totally happen to the Mets. After a whopping 7 games, the Mets are leading the division, as are the Cubs, the Rockies, the Yankees, the Astros, and then the White Sox and the Guardians are tied for that division. So obviously those are all going to be the people who win the actual divisions forever and ever. That all makes sense. So that's fine. Yeah. And what else? Oh, the Guardians are off to like a ridiculous start in the fact that their run differential is plus 23. And they have, I scanned really quickly. If I'm not mistaken, it's the highest run differential period. And if it's not, then it's behind one other. I don't remember who it was. But yes, so like I don't know what we're doing there, what the Guardians are doing there, but that's fine, I guess. Interesting. We'll see. And yeah, that's kind of what's been going on around the league. There's lots of good games, like a lot of good games this week.
Tigers and Royals is especially good yesterday. So we're not going to talk about the game from Tuesday. I just don't want to mention it. But yesterday, or Wednesday, I don't want to mention. But yesterday we beat the Royals. Got 2 off of Zach Greinke, so that was nice. And then we got 2 later. I actually thought we were maybe going to come back on Wednesday. I do want to talk about just a little bit. Torque hit his Torkelson, the former number 1 draft pick, hit his front. So that was exciting as a pro. Not as pro, as a major leaguer. So, and the fan just gave it to him. He didn't try to do any of that crap like they did with Tom Brady's auctioning off his final touchdown pass or whatever. The fan, I'll be glad to trade you for I think he had some sign balls, some authentication first game. So that was really cool. Royals game was fun last night. We realized that he has been for 20 years, which he was drafted 20 years ago, which made me feel extremely old for some.
It's a long time.
Yeah. Not Rich Hill old, but he's
close.
older than I thought he was. But I'm glad he's back with the Royals. We won 4-2 yesterday. We have them for 3 more games, a 4-game series. So, go Tigers, go. They're not completely sucking this year. So,
yeah. Torkelson has been really good. I purposely didn't mention him in my around the league because I didn't look up his exact stats, but I do know he's been doing very good. So that's important.
Yes.
And as for the Astros, they haven't really hardly played any games, it feels like. That's not true, but they have had 2 off days. Yesterday was another one of them. They played, or no, today was one of them. Today's one of them? No. It doesn't matter.
I think you said the other day they have off Friday, so
maybe that's it. It doesn't matter. The days all run together. But the last game they got walked off in extra innings by the Diamondbacks, which is not great. It kind of sucks. That's not fun for anybody. But it's fine.
Follow us up here like everyone.
Yeah, it's fine. And then they play 3 in Seattle, and then finally, I think it's on Monday or Tuesday, they are back in Houston to play the Angels at home after it feels like they haven't played a lot of games, but by then they will have. And they're on the road for 2 weeks to start the season, which sucks. Yeah. And I'll finally get to watch a complete game start to finish because they'll be back in the right time zone.
Yes.
So speaking of timing, the Jays game went late as fuck last night because it got a rain delay for an hour and a half. And then they ended up losing. So that wasn't fun. But what was fun was Wednesday's game. Vladdy went completely off. He basically won the game. And they ended up winning 6-4. So Tuesday's game, Kikuchi went 3.1 innings and 2 earned runs were hit off of him. It was, no one else did shit offensively, so they would have been able to win that game if anyone had done anything, but they ended up losing 4-0. So they split the series ultimately with the Yankees, which...
He got a hat trick the night before. He was just come on, guys, someone else step up.
Yeah. He got a hat trick. He is, what was it? Youngest player in MLB history to go 4 for 4 or better, hit 3+ homers, have 4+ extra base hits in the same game. And he's also the second youngest player, oh my God, my phone, with multiple 3-homer games. So he did that, and then he ended the game on the last play like a rock. I forget who hit it, but there was a rocket hit by him, and he's diving for it, and it was basically behind him when he finally caught it, and then he oh shit, I actually caught it, and the game was over. So he won that game for us, definitely. Gosman looks pretty good yesterday. 5.2 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 9 strikeouts. So throwing gas. Teoscar Hernandez is hurt. He's on the 10-day IL with the left oblique strain, which is unfortunate. Anything else big? Barrios' ERA went down from like 108 or whatever it was to 11.8. So progress. And George Springer's coming out hot. Bo Bichette is not. And everyone else is kind of just doing their thing. So it's stressful, it's exciting, and I'm ready for them to pull ahead of the Yankees, please dear God. So we'll see.
You know what has been exciting?
The Braves. According to Twitter, they are the worst team ever, and they should all just fall off the face of the earth. But they are, in fact, 3-5, which is not 0-8. So maybe breathe a little bit.
On a cell though, that happened after we recorded last. Like,
yeah, when you said there'd be 14 runs and then they got 16. So you're psychic. Yeah, they won that game 16-4. The Nats came back the next day, won 3-1, and then Padres beat them yesterday 12-1. Dansby's number one. Can you guess what? In strikeouts. He's got 14. So yeah, he's leading the league in something.
Also, I completely missed that Mike Schill went to Padres.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's there now. I guess
yeah, and he's yelling at people to control their motherfuckers. I don't know what's happening over there. It's all fuck the unwritten rules. That's all I have to say about it. Bryce Elder's doing things. 5.2 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 4 strikeouts. In the same game that Darren O'Day did jack shit. And Jackson Stevens went 3 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts as well. So, lesser known guys, I guess, doing their part. Max Fried's maybe still tired from the World Series. He went 5.1 innings, 7 hits, 2 earned runs, and 4 strikeouts. So he's, a lot of hits, it seems like, for him, but still early. We're gonna breathe. We're gonna breathe. And Charlie Morton yesterday, I guess it was 5 innings, 9 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. So, but yeah, Twitter is convinced that they're the worst team ever, and we should just disband. I mean, it's fair. It's been 6 whole months since they won a World Series, so we got to get back on it.
Well, college baseball. This is not a smooth transition. It's just next on.
That's okay. So college baseball, last night we had 8 upsets. And
Jeez.
we had 6 undefeated beats, or not undefeated, unranked beats ranked. But then we had 2 more where technically still an upset, but the person ranked, both teams were ranked. One was just lower than the other. The words are coming out a little mixed up, but you understand what I'm saying. We had a shit ton of upsets last night. And that we have, most of the series are Thursday through Saturday this week, or the ones that did start today. A lot of them are today and then doubleheaders tomorrow because of Easter. A lot of the teams aren't playing on Sunday. So we had a full slate of games yesterday. Like I said, a ton of upsets. It was an absolute blast. And now you've got already like slotted for tonight. You have 8 teams that have to dig themselves out of a hole because we're getting to, conference tournaments are at the end of next month. So we're right smack dab in the middle of the season and especially of conference play. So all these teams are like trying to build their resume for what, are they going to get a bid for regionals? Are they going to get to host regionals? All that fun stuff. So it's exciting right now. And like I said, there are so many upsets. I'm very interested to see who like bounces back and takes the series, or how many people end up with upset series when the day is done on Saturday.
Well, we play Georgia Tech this weekend, which I'm only mentioning because I know we have a lot of Atlanta area fans. So for their daily updates, they can follow you on Twitter, Braves Ashland, for the About Last Night for.
Let's have yes, and they're there every day usually, unless I forget or don't have time. As life goes.
As life goes. So we can follow you at Braves Ashlyn for that. Me at Braves Emily for, I don't know what random crap you're going to get there. Braves will have your nerdy takes for us, as well as your feminist and social justice ones. So just don't.
That's right.
Mansplain BB Pod
Cast on Patreon.
Yes.
Yes. And we're doing more content on Patreon also. I did
yes.
After the last episode, I was just, while I was editing, I looked up and I laughed out loud at my own face, which, you know, I thought other people would enjoy. So I just clicked through and found some of like the best faces we had made. So I'm going to try to do that for every episode. And then just other things that we've been saying for a while that we're going to do that just haven't gotten up yet. We're going to try to post like videos and behind the scenes content and stuff like when we go to games. So
yeah, speaking of one of those, I'm pretty sure I'm going to the Savannah Bananas game in Birmingham tomorrow. And if I do, I'm going to get some stuff to put on Patreon.
Do you see me?
Yes, I do. That's what I'm wearing mine tomorrow.
I didn't know if you could see me or not. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is the comfiest freaking button up.
It really is. I don't know what that material is, but it's the best.
I don't know, but I'm literally shopping for button ups this season just because I got this one for free, and I didn't realize how fucking good I looked in button ups. But you know, here we are. So
belts.com, whatever, free for them.
Mm-hmm.
And what was I going to say? Oh, maybe Ashlyn can go to some XFL games for us there. They're having a team in Birmingham.
Yes, kickoff is tomorrow, and they're doing like a big, huge, gigantic I'm
very interested to see what
The suspense is killing me.
Oh, okay, sorry. So they're having a big, huge tailgating thing, but they're calling it more gating, which is the corniest thing I've ever heard. But it's for like music and food and games. It's not just tailgating; it's more gating, which is honestly the corniest thing I've ever heard. But I'm kind of interested. I might try and go by and see what more gating is about.
And if you do, let's take some Patreon only account.
Absolutely.
We'll go from there. So anyway, it's time for everybody to pick up their kids and we hope you all can watch a lot of baseball, and we will see you next Sunday.
Yes.
Bye, guys.